Hello, I'm the Archangel Daniel, and in this video we're going to talk about what happens when people die. When a person dies, the Holy Spirit detects that the person is about to die, or if the person is about to sustain hardship in any way, shape or form. So we do this when a person dies, or when a person has something horrible happen to them, like an innocent person suffering torture, rape, or while they're dying. And what happens is the Holy Spirit teleports them out the wormhole, and we teleport in something that looks like the person and acts like the person, but is in fact controlled by artificial intelligence. And the person is then up in a room in heaven called the control room. The control room is a dimension on its own within heaven's stack of dimensions. And inside the control room is God, Mary, Jesus, the Holy Spirit, myself, and many other people and archangels and angels. The person then watches through a holographic imagery that we call angel vision what is in fact actually happening to them from an external view. So when we talk about the out-of-body experience that people experience, like when they died on the operating table and things like that, that's in fact what actually happened to them. And from there, if the person dies, if the body dies that's on earth, then the person that was removed from that situation is then blessed with being able to live in heaven. If a person's body is destroyed and the Holy Spirit did not teleport them out, instead what happens is the soul is teleported to God and Mary's house, where there is a soul refilling chamber, and it is a chamber that is cylinder shaped on the inside and is made entirely of wormhole element. Inside that chamber is a fragment of gravity element. The person's then told to walk into the chamber through a round door and turn and face the doorway. In soul form, they're not feeling any pain or anything when they do this, and then the door is sealed shut and the gravity element spirals down in a clockwise direction for a male and an anti-clockwise direction for a female, and refills the soul with a new body. It takes 8 seconds, it is painless, and then afterwards the chamber door is removed and the person then walks out naked and looking younger. You wind up looking about 16 years of age. Then God, Mary, Jesus, or one of their descendants would then give you a white robe which has long sleeves, goes down to the ankles, is done up at the front, and has a hood, and it is done up at the front with string. And this robe is made of material that is not found in this universe. It is in fact made from particles from wormholes of a particular type of element, and God invented it for angels to survive in the first heaven in the first history, which was an environment similar to Ireland during winter. So they all huddled together naked until God found a way to make this type of material. It is a breathable, waterproof material. and you can walk outside in the rain and the cold and you'd still be pretty warm with it on. On a hot day it is breathable. In heaven, this isn't the only type of clothing that people wear, but it is a tradition, and that is why God, Mary, Jesus, or one of their descendants gives a person who's had their soul refilled with a new body this type of robe. In heaven, there is fashion. People can wear any type of clothing that they like, as long as it is not offensive. There's fashion, and people also can walk around naked. When God first created the angels, there was no clothing, as I mentioned. They all got around naked. It is also acceptable for people to walk around naked in some places, in many places. There is food and drink in heaven, and alcohol, and it is free. There is also a currency in heaven called the shekel. So you can purchase stuff in heaven, but literally all things are free. There is sport and entertainment. People can have relationships, can have sex. People can be swingers, they can be single and go dating. People can be married. People can get divorced. There are same-sex relationships like gay and lesbian. There are also transgender relationships. There is people with more than one husband or wife. People also go to God and Mary's house on Sundays in the afternoon at 4 p.m. and there is mana plus a goblet of wine that people can drink. There's other drinks, food and beverages, and there's always entertainment. There's a lot of people that go there. It is an awesome place to go to. I am the Archangel Daniel, and I'm from heaven.